Hello, how are we all? Is my microphone on? My microphone is on. Hello, Mr. Zakiri. Don't be rubbing it in. Don't be rubbing what in? Oh, the membership, alright. Yeah, have that. Yeah, how are we all? City versus Newcastle. First Premier League stream in a while. To be fair, we don't do much of them nowadays. Newcastle first. Oh, and I've... It's okay, Mr. Zakiri. We'll be gifting one in this stream. We'll be gifting one on this stream, you know, just for you, just for you. Well, how is everyone? I decided to do this stream because I didn't do the other one yesterday. So here we are. And Dortmund versus Leverkusen, it did end up being a pretty good game, to be fair. Leipzig, they pushed them towards the end. And it was a decent game, that's all I can really say. Need Man City to win for us. We do indeed. I'm supporting City. Aaron, I don't think you've been here for by the way, Aaron, I can see you remember tomorrow's members only video is out tomorrow, reacting to dad jokes. I have a dad jokes book. I'm just gonna be reading them out, and I think it'll be a decent enough video. You've been here for this as well. Bam, Bobby's gone. I know. Boom. Unreal scenes. You'll never see the likes of it again. It's absolutely incredible. Yeah, Bobby's going does hurt to a certain extent. And yeah, I saw the song, and just not having the song, that's worse. That's one of the worst things about Genie leaving, because I love Genie's songs, but him leaving was the absolute worst. Yeah, Mr. Zone knows that beautiful new emoji. What a sign. I mean, unbelievable scenes that. Open your curtains. No. These are clear. These are well clear. I like them. New addition to the channel, you know. We can go purple. See, purple just blends in with this. So I don't like that. So we'll go with blue. I like blue. We're supporting City today. We need that top four. Liverpool beating United tomorrow 2-1. That's my prediction. Let me know your prediction for that game and this game. This game, I believe I said City would win 3-1 or 2-0, I think. 2-0 or 3-1 by 2 goals anyway, is what I said yesterday in my Premier League predictions. Rafa Benitez is in commentary. Oh yeah, he managed Newcastle, didn't he? Yeah, how is everyone? Currently second in the leagues with Wolves and FM somehow. First season. Respect that. Sit there. Leicester are winning today as well. Who are Leicester playing? Spurs, isn't it? I think I said that'd be a draw. And like you'll notice, like recently, a lot of my predictions have been like I've been saying Brighton are gonna lose the last couple of weeks, just purely based off top four. Yeah, no, Leicester playing Southampton. What? I swear Leicester were playing Spurs. Or was that? No, that was last week. Didn't they beat them like 4-1? Spurs are playing Wolves. Oh, I reckon that'd be a draw. 0-0 draw. So I'm Festy unknown. Wasn't even biased, signing, just had no money. Fair enough. Festy should start today. Matt Doherty should also start. We're going to be doing another stream later of Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. Finally, Matt Doherty should get his debut. Exciting times. Wolves got mixed up. They are both banter clubs, to be fair, aren't they? They are both banter clubs. Wolves. Si, senor. Give the ball to Raul and he'll score. Jimenez hasn't scored a goal. I remember I said he'd score more World Cup goals than Robert Lewandowski. One of my worst predictions. I think because I think Jimenez scored 1 goal and Lewandowski scored 3 because he scored the knockout stages. But had Mexico qualify out of the group, which they should have done, but they bottled it. Had they qualify out of the group, they you just know Jimenez would have scored more. So I blame Mexico, not Raul. Everyone going with Man City win. You would expect that at the Etihad. Let's take a look at the lineups. Leva scored 2. Alright, he scored 2. So it was close enough. It was close enough. Raul Jimenez scored like a penalty, I think. So you have Ederson goals, Walker, Kanji, Diaz, Ake, Rodri, De Bruyne, Gundogan, Foden, Grealish, and Haaland. Nick Pope, Kieran Trippier, Jamal Lascelles, Sven Batman, Dan Burn, Bruno Ramirez returns to the Premier League after suspension. Sean Longstaff, Joelinton, Miguel Almiron, Anthony Gordon, and Callum Wilson. Yes, Anthony Gordon is starting this game. Poor chap. Poor chap. Yeah, Gordon, you know, exactly. If the goal does go in, by the way. Bam, 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 bam. It's our turn. Newcastle won't get top 4. Hopefully, Liverpool will get top 4. However, they'll scrap 6. Yeah, I think I said that as well. I think in the Premier League predictions, I said they'll fall off. Let's take a look at the league table because right, Arsenal are first on 60 points, City second on 55, United third 49. Those places will stay the same. I don't see any of those teams massively dropping off. Spurs are in 4th on 45 points, Newcastle are in 5th on 41, Liverpool are on 6th with 39, and Fulham are in 7th on 39. If we win yet tomorrow and Newcastle lose, we go above them. And we also have a game in hand on Spurs. But to be fair, a few weeks ago I was convincing myself we get top 4. It's not. It's Maximan injured. He was good enough. I didn't think he was that good, to be honest. He's on the bench though, isn't he? He was a bit annoying, but he's always an irritating player. He looks good, but you know, he should pass more. I didn't think anyone was particularly great in the final for Newcastle. Rovers are washed. They're still winning the league realistically. Yeah. Imagine being 10th. We scored a goal. 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 That's 5-0 to Dundalk. I saw that as well. Thought he was one of the better ones. All the Newcastle players look so... They did, man. Especially because it was a final. You'd think they'd be up for it. They'd be all excited. But no. Nothing. There is no passion. There is no aggression. Aaron, by the way, you will notice a lovely new members only emoji. This beautiful one I've added recently. Of a very handsome man. Unbelievable, to be honest. Yeah. So we're about 6 or 7 minutes away from kickoff. It's just so weird looking at my face. Yeah, I'm gonna get irritated about that eventually. Yeah. I've run out of things already. General waffle. Cove Ramblers only team to win at whatever stadium Kerry play in. Only team to keep a clean sheet versus Kerry. Only team to score a free kick against Kerry in all 3 games. Oh, very, very good, Mr. Zone. Nunez. Oh, I would love it. I would love it if Nunez scores. Even if we lose, Nunez score. No, I wouldn't want to lose just for Nunez to score. But if Nunez were to score the winner. Football heritage. Football heritage. It was perfect. Perfect. It would just be beautiful. And you'd know he'd just do like this or something. Or he'd go mad. 1-5 Nunez, 90 plus 4. Come on! But a Nunez goal counts as 10. That's why we're going to beat Real Madrid. We're actually beating Real Madrid. Is the Champions League back this weekend? Because do I have to make Champions League predictions? Wait for Champions League matches. Tuesday the 7th. Yeah, that's this next week. Alright, so Champions League predictions are out on Monday. I think the last set of fixtures, the only game I got right was Club Brugge versus Benfica. Unreal scenes. Kerry a new team. Didn't know Kerry. Yeah, just recently. Like we've played 3 games ever. Back this weekend. It is back this weekend. Yeah. Bayern PSG on a cold Saturday night. PSG are playing tonight, and I wasn't going to do a PSG stream, but Matt Doherty is supposed to start, so we have to do it. We have to do it for the culture alone. We've got the ball. We've got the ball. We've got the ball. On a weekend, can't wait. Honestly, unreal. We're winning the Champions League. We'll come back versus Real. Trust. As long as we don't get battered again. Like if we win like 1-0, that wouldn't be too bad, you know, because we didn't get battered in the whole time. Roma Juventus, BT Sports are showing a promo for that. I'll also be going live for that tomorrow. So very busy weekend. Yeah, it is a good joke, isn't it? Oh, I can dream, I guess. I can dream. Oh, I would love it if we beat them. Love it. Yeah. Anyone else got any? Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, it's that announcement thing. That thing. Why? That was extra loud this time. Fair enough, Mr. Zone. That announcement, yoke. I don't get it. Should you not make your announcement when you become a member? But it's always like the stream after. Oh. Well, thank you for announcing your membership, Mr. Zone. If Liverpool beat Real Madrid in the Bernabeu, is it a bigger than the comeback? It is. It is. It is. Come on. All I'm saying is we've come back from 3 goals down versus a Spanish team. We've come back from 3 goals down versus a Carlo Ancelotti team, both in the Champions League. I really prefer not to speak. If I speak, I'm in big trouble, and I don't want to be in big trouble. I reckon I'm going to predict Liverpool to win 4-0, just because, and I don't believe it's going to happen, but just because if it does happen, I look like a genius. More than you believe. More than you believe. Like, if it does happen, unbelievable prediction, you know. Salah misses. Oh. Liverpool have done it. They've beaten Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. A 1-0 win. Nunez scores in the 6th minute, and we couldn't do anything else for the rest of the game. Sticking a 10 on Liverpool to score 3 goals and win on pens. That's not a bad. That's not a bad job at all. Swap deal for Saka. Nah, not Saka. Chiesa. Give me a bit of that Chiesa ball. Who's another winger like? Swap deal for Armin Lennon. Plus cash. Plus cash. Oh, I miss the days where I'd be hoping Newcastle would win because we've been a title race. Now I'm hoping City would win. Huge upgrade. It is a huge upgrade. Goodbye, Mr. Shaqiri. Right, Sky Sports, not Sky Sports, BT Sports are showing the lineup, so that means I'll do it. I don't have the fancy graphic, I just nabbed them off Twitter, so those are the lineups for you there. For a rare occasion, both players I put in the thumbnail actually start, both Grealish and Bruno Guimaraes. Yeah, decent lineups from both teams. I'm still going to expect City to go out and win this game. They're still just about in the hunt for a title race, but if they drop points here, that could see Arsenal get an even bigger lead at top of the table. We've got the ball. Do you remember that like 2 weeks, not 2 weeks, but that's 6 months where Joe Willock was like unreal, like he was scoring in every game. This was like before the Newcastle takeover. He was unreal. He scored like 10 goals in half a season. He was indeed cooking. Or did that even happen? Lockdown football doesn't count though, does it? I feel like it's just a completely different thing. It's not actually real. We've got the ball. Get the timer ready, Jamie. That would be useful. Yeah. They're still shaking hands, Guardiola and your man. Eddie Howe, that's his name. I'm still waiting for the game to kick off. Unbelievable. They haven't even shaked hands yet. Not shaked hands, but they've not done the towing cost yet. Oh, and Mr. Zone showing off his unbelievable emojis. The best of all is, of course, that one beautiful man. Shaqiri. Shaqiri is a beautiful man. What a guy. Right to see players in a huddle. And we're underway. Oh, I've pressed the wrong one. Well, now the timer's going to be off. Alright then, come on. City versus Newcastle. It's off. We're underway, and it should be a good one, hopefully. I'm expecting Haaland score. I'm hoping Haaland scores because I had an absolute stinker in FPL last week because half my players weren't even playing. Nunez was injured. Rashford, Carabao Cup. Trippier, Carabao Cup. Shaw, Carabao Cup. Brighton's game was called off because of the Carabao Cup final because they were supposed to play Newcastle. Loads of my players, they were just gone, and all the players I actually had stinkers. So it was just a bit, you know, it was a bit embarrassing, to be honest. Yeah. Give me your final predictions before we do kick off. I'm going to go with a City win. Hoping for a City win in Liverpool's hopes for the top four. Because that's what I need more than anything else. Because I do not want to be playing in the Conference League next season. And no offense to the Conference League, I'm sure it's a great person. But I do not want to be playing some Slovenian team in the group stage and lose. Gundogan over the bar. Good ball from Jack Grealish, so good work, Mr. Zone. I respect that. Just seen that cheeky little notification. I feel very techie with the blue thing. I can't look into it, it's too bright. It's like a... Yeah. It was worth the that is from all of your support that I've been able to make that purchase. It was well and truly worth it. I think we can't deny the fact it was unbelievable. Bit of money. I also got this yoke. It's like you put your phone here, and then you put my light. I'll take my light off for 2 seconds. My light's like this, so you throw that like there. Then you can make TikToks, and I can be one of those techie TikTokers with the images at the top. And I'm telling you some weird stat that you don't really care about, but they get loads of views. You know those ones? See, I put this on a tripod I got ages ago. But see, I thought the tripod would be quite small. This raises like massively. You bring these yokes down, and it goes. It can go up like here, and I'm sitting down like. A little bit of dodginess from Everton. Of Ederson, the world-class distributor of the ball, fumbled the pass completely. But no, he's one of the best goalkeepers in the Premier League, apparently. I've been an Ederson hater since day one. To this day. Ever since he kicked Mane. Oh no, Mane kicked him. But it was never a red card. And we lost the game 5-0. It wouldn't have made a difference, really. I probably would have lost 3-0 if we didn't get a player sent off. But it was never a red card. Come on. I'm still salty. I know it was 5 years. It was 6. Jesus. That was 6 years ago. We beat City the other 3 games that season as well. That's mad. In the Champions League and that 4-3 win, that has one of my favourite games to this day. Games against City are always good. Even the one we lost, the one where we hit the post about 15 times and City hit the post. But when they hit the post, the ball goes in. Corruption. Right, Newcastle have a corner. They cross it in. Looking. Oh, hello. Oh, no. Newcastle in the opening 4 minutes have already showed more ambition than they did in the Carabao Cup final. That's close there. It'll be interesting to see how they respond, because in one way they could be demoralised, confidence could be at a low, and they could just play terrible football. On the other hand of things, they could start playing really well and just want to play Champions League football, so they push themselves out on that extra bit more. Kyle Walker gives the ball away but wins it back straight away. De Bruyne then gives the ball back away, and City win it back. Akanji on the ball. City have been very sloppy. They're just giving the ball away again. They've won it back, and that's a throw in for Newcastle, or is it for Man City? I think it's for Man City. Sloppy though from City. You saw me standing alone. Foden. Here's Haaland. De Bruyne. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was poor. Grealish had loads of space and De Bruyne passes it right to Trippier. He should do a lot better there, Kevin De Bruyne. Akanji. Rodri. Foden. Goes out. Nick Pope. Missed the Carabao Cup final last week, and I didn't think Karius was that bad, to be honest. I didn't think he was horrendous. If anything, I mean, the second goal was really more Botman. It hit off Botman. It was a deflection. There was nothing really Karius could have done. And Karius made a good couple of saves, to be fair to him. I was counting it, but I've since forgotten. But I think he made 5 or 6 saves in the game, and most of them were like fairly simple, straightforward. But there was 2 or 3 good saves. You saw me standing alone. Rodri. The City fans are clapping. I'm not entirely sure why, but they are applauding. Again, no real awareness. It's the 7th minute, so does that represent something? De Bruyne, Jesus Christ. De Bruyne just played it out for a throw, and that's poor. He's not been good so far in the first couple of minutes, Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Joe Linton. Rodri. Gundogan. Oh. Man, no. Oh, that's really bad from City. Oh, City keep giving the ball away. It's like they're trying to lose. They make maybe 2 passes and then they lose the ball. And they've nearly done it again. Rodri wins it back. Alright, they've gone 2 passes without losing the ball. They've gone 3 passes without losing the ball. Oh, let's have a count to go on. 4. Oh, 5. City are getting into it now. 6. 7. 8. 9. Alright, they're back. City are clearly back. There was a period where they were losing the ball every second touch, but it looks like this is a dry live. That's why I don't like doing Premier League games, because there's always other people streaming them. Unless we need like a Lady Sevilla, you know, there's always randomers coming in. Goldbridge, my sworn enemy. Anthony Gordon, please no, not Anthony Gordon. Wait, he's just falling over. He's just trying to shoot and he's falling over, missing the ball. Anthony Gordon was away. You'd expect a 40 million player to at least be able to get a shot off there, and he's completely missed. What a player. I can understand why. Is this how people felt when Nunez wasn't doing well? Is this how people felt? Because now I understand all Nunez's criticism, because I like it. Joe Willock is getting ready. I was talking earlier, Mr. Zone. Do you remember his like 6-month period where he was cooking? You know, when he was like on loan at Newcastle, he was still technically an Arsenal player, and he was just brilliant. He was scoring in like every game. This is pre-takeover, I think. Yeah, it was pre-takeover. And they signed him for 20 million, and he shows up every 6 months or so. Yes, Joel Linton or Foden has gone down. I don't know who's gone down, to be honest. It's Joel Linton, yeah. Willock's gone to warm up, but I think Joel Linton's fine. He's walking off. I didn't really see what the injury was. You could break your arm and you could still walk off. Ruben Dish. Akanji. Walker. Joe Linton. Oh. Yeah, we will be back later for a Sevilla Atletico Madrid watch along. That should be a good game. It sounds like a good game, but it probably won't, considering Sevilla have been bad this season. Like, very bad. They've kind of picked up form though recently, but start of the season, I think there was a point in the season, like October, they were in the relegation zone. I suppose it really is only October. That's only like 6 games. Is Haaland. There's that for De Bruyne, who's given away the ball every single time he's gone to it today. He does so again, but that's fair enough considering it's a cross. Gundogan's won a free kick in a very nice area, and you think this is a very good chance for Man City to open the scoring. Bruno Guimaraes with the foul. Yeah, it is a foul, to be fair. It is a foul. De Bruyne to put this top corner, I reckon. No, Grealish to put this top corner. Whereas Ruben Diaz, why is Ruben Diaz there? I don't think Ruben Diaz will be taking the free kick. Grealish is walking away, which I know he's just done a circle. He's doing a lap. He's just mentally mind games, you know. Nick Pope in goals. It's the kind of range you'd fancy a player like Kevin De Bruyne or Jack Grealish to be able to hit the target. De Bruyne does his run up. It looks like it will be Kevin De Bruyne. I hate that stuff where they play. That's poor. That's not a great free kick. But I hate the stuff where like your own players are in the wall. What's the point of that? I don't get it. Does that not make it more difficult? It's just tactical knowledge, you know, and I just think it's a waste of time. And obviously I'm more correct than Pep Guardiola, because I am a special one. Oh. Ruben Diaz wins that. He loses it then. City have had 76% possession, but that is really to be expected from Manchester City. That is just kind of what they do. They are a super team. They'll be upset not to win the league. Of course they're not. They're not at their brilliant best here. Liverpool aren't at their brilliant best. That's just typical, isn't it? Football heritage. Ball played back to Nick Pope. Haaland will press. Oh, hey. Diaz wins it. Diaz loses it. Goes up for a throw into Newcastle. Away. Away the lads, up to soon. I still can't do that. I tried a lot last week, but still can't do it. Carabao Cup final, first 15 minutes of the stream was just me trying to learn how to do a Geordie accent, and it didn't go well, to say the least. So I might leave that alone. I'll study it for a few years, maybe come back. So make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the stream, so that I can learn how to do a Geordie accent. Kanji. Here's Gundogan. Grealish. Grealish still. Loses it. Ball cleared. Kanji. Oh, I mean, it was a bad touch from Gundogan, but it ends up being a pass. I'm assuming he didn't do that on purpose, but it was kind of accurate enough to make you think he did do it on purpose. Here's Foden, scored 2 in the FA Cup midweek. Here he is still. 1-0 Manchester City. And the Manchester-born boy gives his local club the lead versus Newcastle. Brilliant goal. He beats 3 or 4 Newcastle players with ease. And I'm saying he scored 2 in the FA Cup midweek. He's added another to that tally. Brilliant goal from Phil Foden. 1-0 Manchester City. Wow. Torn apart Newcastle. Wow. Unreal. 1, 2, 3, 4. He beats 4 or 5. He beats 5 Newcastle players there. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you count the goalkeeper, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 Newcastle players around them. Oh no, it goes off Batman. That's now ruined the goal for me. Oh, I went off Batman. Now that's actually just ruined the goal for me. But deflections though. 1-0 City. I mean, unbelievable run. It does take a deflection off Batman, but do not take that away from the fact it was an unbelievable run, and it is 1-0 Manchester City. Wow, what a goal indeed, LFC. What a goal indeed. Wow. Boom. Ha ha ha. There's Anthony Gordon. Callum Wilson. Here they are, Newcastle. That should be 2. What is he doing? Who is that? Is that down? No, it's Sean Longstaff. That was really poor from Sean Longstaff. He should do a lot better there. That probably should be 1-1. Trippier. Anthony Gordon tries to be techie. Sadly, he's not techie. 40 million euros, but or was it even 40 million pounds to make matters worse? 40 million pounds for Anthony Gordon. I mean, let's not take the piss here. Here's De Bruyne. Haaland. Our best defender this season, says Zach. I've always been more of a Cancelo person, even though I can't really defend. Cancelo is just him, sadly. Wait, was that a block? The thing from Longstaff? Because I have no clue what you're on about, Zach. I was just playing along. But was that thing a block? Because I thought Longstaff just... I'm not going to swear because I'm fairly sure that could get me demonetized. He pooed the bed. You get the gist. Oh, he did block it. What a block. I thought he got his foot wrong. No, he's blocked it. I've just seen the replay there. Unreal. What a guy in it, Naki. Bournemouth's finest. Fun is so good, man. He's actually unreal. My commentary was perfect on that, you know, because as he got the ball, it was like he scored 2 goals midweek versus Bristol. He played very well, and then bang, he scored. It was beautiful. Also, Zach, thoughts on the new setup? I'll pretend like the announcement happened, right? Yeah, look, we got a new upgrade on the channel. Bang. We got purple, but it doesn't look good when this is purple. And we also got, if there's a goal goes in, bam, 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 bam. We also have other colours, but those are my favourites. Rated. Very techy, very techy. So it's 1-0 City. They're 2 points away from Arsenal, but Arsenal will have a game in hand. Who are they playing? I think they play Bournemouth this week. I think it's Bournemouth they're playing, if I am correct in saying. Arsenal. Yeah, it's Bournemouth in 2 or 3 hours. Alles Lille Côté Lens. Real. Very real. Do 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 do. Bam, 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 bam. Top 4 challenges on, boys. If we beat United tomorrow, which I do think we will, and at Anfield, you know, season depends on a big rivalry. Come on, who says no? Newcastle are falling apart again. Newcastle are falling. What's that? London Bridge is falling down. That's it. I don't know why that popped in my head. Newcastle falling down. Took Saka's recent form personally. He did, to be fair. He's cooking versus the likes of Anthony Gordon and Bristol City. That goal was saucy, to be fair. Can't wait to get copyright claim for that TikTok reaction. Yeah, Dan Burney's being torn to pieces. He is cooking. Right, Lascelles. Sent Dan Burn back to Brighton. He sent him back to wherever he was before. He sent him back to the Newcastle Academy. That's how far he went back. Give me your ass. Zach, you love the new emoji, by the way. Check the emojis. There is a new one. You're gonna love it. Second members only videos out tomorrow. Reacting to dad jokes. It was a poll between showing off my football kits or reacting to dad jokes, and reacting to dad jokes somehow won. I'm not complaining. I just honestly was surprised. Let's go membership. Let's see how it is. It was a 67 to 33% in favor of reacting to dad jokes. That video will be out tomorrow for all the members. So if you want to get some exclusive content, feel free to become a channel member. Grealish foul there. 5th most fouled player in the Premier League as of a few weeks ago, whenever I did that video. Might have changed since then, but that video didn't do as well. I was hoping that video would do really well because I like that thumbnail, but yeah, it did alright, to be fair. Super Jack. His ankles are whack. Here is Grealish. I'm noticing a lot of empty seats at the Etihad. What? Huh? No. See, the difference is, you know, people won't go to people like City games do sell out They don't fill out. So there's a difference. Like, you get me? Selling out is like all the tickets are bought. Filling out is everyone ends up going. So there's a chance most people don't end up going. There might be a chance rival fans buy Manchester City tickets to not go just so City have extra empty seats. It's all a conspiracy. It's all a conspiracy against City. To be fair, they might, yeah. 12:30 kickoffs are always dead, to be fair. Bam, 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 bam. Here's Foden. Walker crosses it in, cleared though. Anthony Gordon with a header to Joe Linton. Anthony Gordon has had only a slight disaster class so far. That's a foul, no? Apparently not. Super check. Let's check the old Premier League table anyway. As things stand, I know Man City will now be within 2 points of Arsenal. But what does this mean for Newcastle is the real question. Now Newcastle are staying 5th, but they've now played the same amount of games as Liverpool, and there's 2 points of a difference. Liverpool play tomorrow. They're also now 4 points off Spurs with a game in hand. So top 4 is fading away. So if we beat Spurs, we'll be 3 points off them. We have to beat Spurs. When are we playing Spurs? Oh, I'm definitely going to miss a goal. I convince myself top 4 is on. It really is. We're only like a couple points off it, and we're battling with Spurs. Spurs are like the definition of a bottle job. We play Spurs April 30th, so not for a long time. If we beat United and Bournemouth, a draw against City at the Etihad, that would be a good result. Beat Chelsea, beat Arsenal, beat Leeds, we realistically finish 3rd. We'll win the league. Come on. We're gonna win the league. Gonna win the league. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. Now you're gonna believe us. We're gonna win the league. Gonna win the league. Akanji. Here's De Bruyne. Slips through Haaland. Doesn't get to him. And Haaland hits the goal and it all shakes. He's just him. He's a monster. He's superhuman. He is the one whom knocks. Haaland. He's a blue just like his dad. Now he's at the... Here's De Bruyne. Shot blocked. This time though it doesn't go deflected in for Newcastle. For City. Foden to Walker. Well, so City also have the Champions League. It'd be a big upset if they go out. Leipzig weren't great yesterday versus Dortmund. They were alright to be fair, but Dortmund is brilliant. They're winning the league, as football always told you on Thursday. And will I tell you how many people are now aware of this information? There was a grand total of 148 people who are now aware. And I've made 13 cents off spreading the good information of Dortmund's success. So it was all worth it. I should go watch that video after this, by the way. Joe Linton. That's Bruno Ramirez. They have the same haircut. So really the same player. Newcastle yet to make 100 passes in the game. They're probably going to do it now because they're in possession. Watch Anthony Gordon give the ball away. No, it's Bruno Ramirez. Trippier's in space. This might be a chance for Newcastle. Whips one in. Akanji clears. Anthony Gordon tries to do a bit of defending. He ends up on the floor after tackling Gundogan, who comes away with the ball. Here's De Bruyne. Heads across to Foden. He's already got one. Can he make it two? He cannot. Or maybe he can. He cannot. Ball put up to Dan Burn, who's being chased by Phil Foden. Oh, he's got revenge. He's got revenge. Dan Burn's got revenge on Phil Foden. Dan Burn was cut in, he was turned inside out by Phil Foden earlier on in the game, and now he's just sent him to the floor. Dan Burn on Phil Foden, that is revenge. Away up to it soon. I still can't do the accent. A few weeks later, still cannot do the Geordie accent. He's a Blues like his dad. Now he's at the Etihad. Ha 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 ha. Learned. Yeah. That's the way the world goes. Ramirez went down injured. I think he'll be good to play on. He's looks in a bit of pain as he walks off the pitch. Joe Willock was warming up earlier on because Joe Linton also went down. Looks like he'll be fine to play on. Maybe see how it goes playing for the next 15 and assess what it's like at half time. That is what I would do, but again, that might be the reason I'm not a Premier League manager, but who knows, maybe it's a conspiracy against me. That's the more likely reason, of course. Dan Burn plays to the cross. Ake. Gundogan. Rodri. Ake again. Very, very exciting times. Unbelievable stuff, this. Ederson, he's already given away the ball. Away. Now here comes he. Gundogan. He has Grealish with him. He does decide to play it to Grealish. Haaland and Foden are in the box. Doesn't play it to Foden, he plays it to Rodri. I did indeed cry when Rodri scored. Rodri thinks it over the top. Oh, that's poor, that's poor. Press. NEWCASTLE just playing it within their own box. So, as you do, casually enough, fair enough to them. They've really only had one proper chance, NEWCASTLE, and that was... Oh! Hello? Akanji and Callum Wilson going at it. Pep Guardiola getting involved, but he's the peacekeeper, Pep Guardiola. You see, if that was most managers, they'd knock the head in. See, I like Callum Wilson, but he's often on TalkSport, which makes me not... Is it TalkSport he's on? He's on something anyway. Well, he did an interview with TalkSport, which makes me not like him. He might be a good guy, you know, it's TalkSport. You shouldn't be associated with that. Even if they offer me money. I know I would join TalkSport if they offered me money. Money's money, the game's the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Grealish keeps the ball well there. Ake made a very important block and a Sean Longstaff shot. Diaz still. Made a lovely run just to turn around and pass it to Ake. And Ake has given the ball away. De Bruyne fouls Bruno Guimaraes on the halfway line, and Bruno Guimaraes has gone down again, and he's back up again. You'll knock me down, but I'll get back up again. That's my honest reaction. I feel like we go to red. That's the only way we do it, to be honest. That is the only way we Two beautiful girls. Yeah, blue is the best, isn't it? Ederson comes out and he completely just knocks down his own player. Now he's another chance. Trippier whips it in. Ederson comes out again. He spills it. He's lucky that it's cleared. Further proof Ederson is terrible. Joelinton loses the ball. That's poor. He should try cross it in instead of looking for a shot. Now here comes City. Gundogan, De Bruyne, Haaland, Grealish and Foden all making runs. And De Bruyne is just holding the ball a little bit more so they can get into the box, and then the cross is poor. De Bruyne hasn't been great so far in this game. Haven't thought he's been that good. Joelinton loses it to Rodri. And he plays it to Foden. You would just want Rodri to have one. You know, he can hit one of those rockets. It's just kind of what he does, to be fair. Ruben Dias. De Bruyne. Ake. Here's Walker. Cross it into the box. De Bruyne. Looking for Haaland. Oh. He gets on into it, Erling Haaland, but it goes just wide of the post. Nearly 2-0 for Manchester City. Haaland and De Bruyne linking up yet again. I believe the pair of them are in my fantasy team. Let's get a fantasy check. Even though I think the only players I have playing are Trippier and Haaland. Is De Bruyne in my team is the question. I think he is. I feel like I have a City defender. No, I think that's it. Checking the fantasy team currently. Haaland is captain, so I'm hoping for a goal on that front. Trippier, De Bruyne and Haaland. Alright, I have 3 players currently playing. We'll read out my fantasy team anyway. We got Bazunu in goals, usually Dean Henderson, but he is injured. And probably won't play for the rest of the season because they have Keylor and Navas for some reason. I did have Luke Shaw, but he is an injury doubt for the game. And of course Liverpool are going to win, so put Connor Cody in off the bench against Nottingham Forest. Trippier, then you got Perisic at the back. A midfield of Mitoma, De Bruyne, Odegaard and Rashford. And up front you got Darwin Nunez, Ivan Toney and Erling Haaland. But yeah, the fantasy team isn't looking good so far. 3 players played and we have a total of 4 points, and one of them is my captain. So hopefully Haaland bags. That is preferable. How you doing, Mr. Darwin? How are you today, my friend? You were here yesterday for the lights reveal, weren't you? So how are you? Darwin is indeed here. I was just revealing my fantasy team. 4 points from 3 players, brilliant. Football heritage. If you saw the Foden goal, oh wow. Members only video, by the way, tomorrow. Out for you, Mr. Darwin. Reacting to dad jokes. If you did participate in the poll, which one did you vote for, Darwin? Because I feel like you would have voted for football jerseys, because I think that was you that asked that question in the Q&A. Ball over top for Trippier. Callum Wilson, oh my god, he's bottled it completely. What's he done there, Callum Wilson? Is Dan Burn. Dan Burn still. Bruno Ramirez. Joelinton lays it off. Longstaff. Trippier. Struggling to break them down, Newcastle. Bruno Ramirez tries to play through Longstaff. Doesn't work. Now here comes City. De Bruyne. No. De Bruyne is having a disaster class, and sadly the man is in my fantasy team. It's not looking good, boys. It's not looking good. What are your predictions to the game anyway, Darwin? I think mine was rather 3-1, 3-0, or 2-1. Or 3-1. 2-0, 3-0, or 3-1. That is what I think my predictions were in the Premier League prediction video. Now, I did record a Thursday, and my memory doesn't go back that long, so that is why I cannot think of it at all. Well, that's the general gist. Really nice. Oh, it's Trippier. It would have been a Trippier assist. Callum Wilson, you're a bottle job. What's he done? You're a professional footballer. Be able to hit those. Actually, I want City to win for top 4, so like Preferably he doesn't hit those, to be fair. Preferably he doesn't hit those. That's why I have the blue background, the sky blue. You saw me standing alone. Give me top 4, please. Is Ruben Diaz. Make sure you leave a like on the stream, by the way, and subscribe if you are new. Trying to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the month. Is Rodri. Akanji. Kyle Walker. Oh, that's a nice ball. Here's Foden. Plays through Haaland. He's falling over there, Erling Haaland, but he still gets it to Kevin De Bruyne, who whips it in. It's not a very good cross. De Bruyne wins it back though. Plays out to Kyle Walker. It's a very bad pass and kind of kills the attack, because it allows Newcastle to get up the field and less the pressure. Marginalise. Is marginalise the right word? I don't think it is. Is that the right word? Maybe it is. Marginalise. No, that's not the right word. De Bruyne. Walker. Ball played out, and it will be a throw-in for Manchester City. Can they get one before the break? We're going into the 40th minute. I think there'll be a few minutes at a time, to be fair. A few players went down with injury. Here's Haaland. Still has the ball. Haaland will lose it to Bruno Ramirez. And it goes out for a corner to Manchester City. Pressure now being put on. Haaland isn't supplied enough with those passes, you know. He should be given a lot more opportunities, and the City players just don't seem to pass them. It's just kind of what they do, you know. It's quite frustrating. De Bruyne crosses into the box, nearly gets to Ruben Diaz, but doesn't. Yeah. Grealish. De Bruyne. Oh, I just want a shot, you know, from City. Like, they're nice to watch, Manchester City, but you just want them to shoot more. Because sometimes they just have so much of the ball. It just makes you think, just have one. Rodri. Haaland. Oh, that Foden goes to, and Anthony Gordon has tried to be techie again, and inevitably Anthony Gordon loses the ball. Next Saturday, Liverpool play Bournemouth at the 12:30 kickoff, another relegation scrap. No, Liverpool are actually going to get Conference League this season. That's hopefully. Let's hope for Conference League. Maybe get top 4, but Conference League is the ideal thing here. Haaland, that's a nice touch. De Bruyne. De Bruyne still loses it. And he wins it back, and he loses it. And Gundogan wins it back, and they lose it. Trippier plays it back to Lascelles. Newcastle in possession for once. We'll get a bit excited. Something might actually happen. Here's Trippier. Longstaff. Almiron. Trippier. Slips a little bit. Hello, Jamie. Hello, Shannon. How are you today? How are you, James McFadden? I'm good, my friend. How are you? Also, everyone, you know, I'm in the car. What kind of car are you in? That's the real question. You going into anything special or important? Are you just in the car? The car's not on. You're not going anywhere. You're just in the car. Is that it? By the way, Shannon, opting the new background. Ooh. Way. Ow. Please remember what? We're in the car. Right, it looks like we're going to go into half-time as the score is currently, because neither team really looked like scoring a goal. I'm in the car coming home from a match. Fair enough. Fair enough. Did you win your match? Did you lose your match? Did you play well? Did you not? I think it'll be 2-1 Liverpool tomorrow. I think that was my prediction as well. Hopefully Nunez would score. Hopefully Nunez scores. We won 6-5. Did you score, Shannon? I would love it, and I think I deserve it. Nunez scoring. The winner. Oh, it'd be perfect. I mean, ideally we win no matter what. Doesn't matter who scores, but Nunez scoring, it would just be that extra bit, wouldn't it? Just to rub it into those United fans. Oh. I'm very excited for that game, and I know we're going to get pumped, but hopefully Nunez winner indeed. I think Trent will score. I wouldn't mind. Hopefully we just win. Trent scoring, I could see it, to be fair. You think a free kick or just like long range shot? Salah will probably end up scoring because he does sadly own United. We should keep Rashford quiet. That's the thing. Not particularly. Darwin. Don't really swing that way. 3-2 Liverpool. Very optimistic. If we do win that game, we go above Newcastle, and I think we're within 3 points, Spurs. With a game in hand. Let me just check the league table. I think that's how it is. Hopefully Spurs drop points as well today versus Wolves, just to really rub it in. So Spurs are on 45 points, and if we win tomorrow, we will be on 42 points with a game in hand, and Spurs also have to play today. So Salah, Elliott, and Nunez. I'd love a Nunez goal. It would be perfect. Perfect. Everything down to the last minute detail. Shannon, did you play well in your match? Yeah, but hopefully we do score. By the way, for any of you wondering, I will be doing another stream today at 7:45. Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid. Matt Doherty is supposed to start. We did Atletico Madrid versus Getafe, and we did Atletico Madrid versus Real Madrid, and now finally it should, because apparently he will start. Finally we should see Matt Doherty's Atletico Madrid debut 1 month later and 2 streams later. I watched Atletico Madrid versus Getafe for nothing, and it was worth it, to be honest. Just to see him on the bench. Almiron, that's a very bad shot. As one football always once said, he's a 6-week wonder. $14 votes and 86% of people saying Man City win. By the way, Shannon, if you are still here, members only video is out tomorrow. So you know, feel free to get excited for that. If you aren't already a member, 99 cents a month, and you get exclusive content such as members only videos, and any of the current members in the chat can show off their emojis. And you get the little badge, if you can see the badge in the chat. I got Prime on last week. Like the drink Prime, or you were in your Prime? How much did you pay for the drink Prime, if it is the drink Prime? I'm considering buying 6 bottles of Prime for €30 from Walmart, shipping it in from America, just for a video. It's gonna be a summer video because the drink. All right, how much did you pay for it? It was definitely €15, wasn't it? It's half time, by the way. €10. Jesus. Which one did you get, and was it good? Was it worth it? I doubt any drinks were €10. But was it at least a nice drink, you know? Half time anyway between Manchester City and Newcastle. It's 1-0 thanks to a goal from Felipe Foden. What a guy he is. Jimmy, do you see what I mean when I complain about players not passing Haaland every week? So it is, that irritated me a lot. De Bruyne has been poor though. His cross has been bad. Blue raspberry, it was worth it. Which one's blue? Raspberry. Why, Wilson? Don't be complaining. Do not be complaining about City winning. We are favouring City today. Just saw him complaining to Rodri that no one passes to him. Yeah, it is irritating, to be fair, to watch. Especially when it's your captain in fantasy. You're just thinking, you know, De Bruyne, that nice cross. He's in the fantasy as well. And bang. And maybe Trippier gets a nice consolation goal. So it all balances out. But yeah, half time anyway. We'll do an old player ratings. Because why not? Give me your player ratings while I do this. I'll put the lineups on the screen. Mainly for myself, but for you as well. So in goals, Edison, I'm going to give you a 5 because you nearly bottled it. You went up for a ball and like spilled it. And if Joe Linton had just crossed it instead of looking to shoot, probably could have scored. Walker, 6, he's done nothing. Akanji, 6, he's done nothing. Diaz, 6, done nothing. Diaz, 7.5, that block was saucy. He made a block, Sean Longstaff, I think. Very nice. Rodri, 6, he's done nothing special. De Bruyne, 5.5. He's been quite poor. Gundogan, 6, he's done nothing really. 4 and 8, that goal was beautiful, and he's been very good, to be honest. By the time he got sent by Callum Wilson, not Callum Wilson, but Dan Burn. But it balances out because Dan Burn, he did the same thing to Dan Burn. And Haaland, he's done nothing, which is irritating considering how good he is, because the players won't pass to him, like Zach said. So 6 for Haaland. Nick Pope, he hasn't really made a save, I don't think. So 6. Trippier's been decent enough, 6.5. 6 for Botman and Lascelles. Dan Burn, 6. Bruno Ramirez, 6. Longstaff, 6. Joe Linton, 6. Almiron, 6. Anthony Gordon, 5. We'll give him a 5.5. And Callum Wilson, 5.5. Ederson, 5. Walker, 6. Akanji, 6. Diaz, 6. Ake, 7. Rodri, 6. De Bruyne, 6. Gundogan, 6.5. Foden, 8. Grealish actually been good. I probably should give Grealish more credit. Grealish has been quite good. I'm a Jack Grealish enthusiast, to be fair to myself. Even though I don't particularly like the lad. I think Liverpool will win 4-0 in the second leg against Real Madrid. We can only dream, man. We can only dream. Nunez quadruple of goals. Is that what you say for 4 goals? You say quadruple? No, you probably don't. Yeah. We can dream. Ederson, 5. Walker, 7. What's Walker? Diaz, 6. Diaz, 7. Akanji, 6. Ake, 8. Rodri, 6. Gundu, 5. Kev, 5. Foden, 8.5. Haaland, 6. Hasn't had its service. Grealish, 7.5. I did not remember anything notable Gundogan is. And Gundogan got a 5. What's Walker done? Yeah, he's marking Anthony Gordon. Look, let's not take the piss here. I can mark Anthony Gordon. I genuinely could. Physicality wise, I don't think there would be that big of a difference. There probably would. And I just have to. Okay, maybe. Well, I'm gonna stop talking. Pope, 5.5. Trippier, 6.5. Lascelles, 6. Botman, 5. Burns, 6. Bruno, 6.5. Longstaff, 6. Jolinton, 6. Almiron, 5. Gordon, 5. Wilson, 5. Walker has a very good link-up play with Foden and has done the job defensively, but again, it's Anthony Gordon. It's like giving a centre-back a 9 versus Grimsby Town. Grimsby winning the FA Cup though. They're playing Brighton, aren't they? Brighton are actually going to Wembley. Evan Ferguson to get himself a FA Cup winners medal. Then a move to Real Madrid replacing Karim Benzema. The script is waiting to be written. The script is waiting to be written. No. Batman 7 in my opinion, being best Newcastle defender despite the deflection. Yeah, I don't think anyone's been particularly stand out bar Foden. That Foden goal, mwah, beautiful, muy magnífico. Es por eso me gusta Sarapoto. Yeah, I don't know what I'm on about. I do apologise. Yeah, I'll remind you all, I'm doing a watch along of Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid later on today. I reckon Pope wouldn't have said that. Yeah, it was looking like it would have went bottom corner anyway. I don't know. Please sub to Celtic Flicks. Yeah, let's do that then. Let's look that up. Celtic Flicks. Celtic Flicks. There you go, mate. Probably can say I'm your 717th subscriber. It's a straight red, should have been 3 games. 3 games is for violent conduct. To be honest, I thought it was 3 games no matter what, the red card. Is that not violent conduct? He harassed the ball. I don't like how it links the Premier League and the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. I don't like that. I think it should be a straight. If it's a red, you should be sent off for the Premier League game. And either way, for Newcastle, it's bad because they don't have Nick Pope in the final. They don't have Bruno Guimaraes because he got sent off in the semi-final. And maybe someone don't like me because I'm too good. They try to stop me. Goldbridge as well. He does it on purpose. Respect, please. But yeah, hopefully the Atleti game is a good game. Yes, or later today, and Matt Doherty does score a nice goal. The stream is scheduled, by the way. I will link it in the chat so you can all put notifications turned on, because I'm sure you're all very excited for the thought of Atletico Madrid versus Sevilla. Let me link it. Copy. Bang. So that's the stream later on. Rafa Benitez is in the BT Sport thing. I'm trying to talk like Rafa Benitez, but clearly you can tell I cannot do impressions very well. Though the Celtic video breaks it means breaks us. I'm the one who half that person. I'll look at it after, man. I'll look at it after the stream. Yeah, so 1-0 City at halftime. You'd fancy Newcastle to put a little bit more pressure in the second half, but I think City will come away with the win nevertheless. By the way, make sure you like the stream, and if you really want to support the channel that extra bit more, feel free to become a channel member. Members only video is coming out tomorrow, me reacting to dad jokes. It'll be very hilarious. And Man City winning, but I want Newcastle. Personally, I want City to win, because I'm a Liverpool fan, so Newcastle in the top 4 race. So I mean, are you an Arsenal fan, or are you a Newcastle fan? Yeah, I'm hoping City win. I do think City will go on to win, because Liverpool are in such a state where we were battling for a Europa League spot versus Newcastle, who were in a relegation battle 2 years ago, but things change very quickly. I'm a Man United fan. Alright, that's fair enough then, that's fair enough. What are your predictions for the game? Skill X edits. Sing Riptide. What is Riptide? Rip. Tide. Lyrics. I was scared of dentist in the dark. I was scared. What is this song? What a weird song. How do you even know this down? Predictions. My original prediction was 2-0, 3-1 or 3-0. Let me check my YouTube video actually. That's how we'll do it. We'll give a live reaction to my own YouTube video, which is quite sad really, but this is the one? No, it's not the one. That's the close up. That's the one. Alright, here we are. Cheeky ad supporting myself.
Some midweek FA Cup fixtures and the Premier.
You can't hear it, I don't think, because of the desktop audio. So let me just change that quickly. And
The clubs did not do themselves any justice. First, make sure to leave a like. Manchester City versus Newcastle. The fixture
very interesting
between these two sides is one of the best games of the season, but I feel like this one is going to be quite the opposite. I feel like Man City are going to comfortably win this game. Newcastle, fresh out of losing the Carabao Cup final, they're going to
like the little zoom things I started doing.
Don't kick a man when he's down. Well, I think Manchester City are going to do twice that. Manchester City are going to kick Newcastle so hard that there might be a chance at the end of this game that Liverpool go above them. Liverpool
will go above
City
them.
will win this game 2-0 thanks to goals from Erling Haaland and Phil Foden.
Oh, we might have a perfect prediction on the line. We might have a perfect prediction on the line, boys. My prediction is 2-0. My prediction is also, we might have a perfect prediction on the line, boys. I said 2-0, go from Haaland and Foden. We might be about to cook. We might be about to cook. Come on, Haaland scores and it ends 2-0. Ow. Please, I beg, I beg. That's all I want now. Foden and Haaland. Fair enough, fair enough. Skill edits. Haaland hasn't been getting the service though in this game, but hopefully he does score for my fantasy alone, but also for my prediction. I would love it. I would love it if I got that right. I know. Do 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 do. Da na 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 na. To survive, it's the eye of the tiger. It's one hell of a fun. But yeah, let me know your predictions for the second half. Anyway, we're about to kick off in the next couple of minutes or so. Say it's skill edits, alright, skill edits. Fair enough, skill edits. I will keep that in mind for future chats. Skill edits, skill edits, skill edits. Back on the feed. Da 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 da. Hopefully we do get that perfect prediction right. That would be beautiful. Who's the GOAT this season? The best player, Rashford or Osimhen? Osimhen for Napoli has been very good this year. So one of those two for me. Both have been brilliant this season. Kvara is also up there. Who else has been good? I don't. Are you saying who for Kvara or Kvaratskhelia, but Napoli players. In Germany, I think Julian Brandt has been good this season, but I don't think he's been good enough to be the best player. I think he's just been in good form. Why am I the only one typing? I don't know. Skill edits, mate. Just happens. People dip in, people dip out. It's the circle of life. Right, we're back underway anyway. I'm hoping for 2-0 City just for that perfect prediction, but all could change. All could change. How many followers do you have on TikTok? I had 9,500, then I got banned. Then I had 2,500 and I got banned again. And now my current account is about 700. But to be honest, I've just lost interest in TikTok after getting banned so many times. So I don't really care anymore, you know. My main focus will be YouTube. I have 1,000. Fair enough, skill edits, fair enough. Good luck to you with your account. Joe Linton. Trippier. No changes at halftime for either side, I think, anyway. I wasn't really paying that much attention. I will check that there for all of you. Yeah, no changes so far anyway. But the benches are quite strong, to be fair. You look at Manchester City, you have Calvin Phillips, John Stones, Merrick Laporte, Ortega, Alvarez, Bernardo Silva, Mahrez, Palmer and Lewis. I'd expect Alvarez, Bernardo Silva and Mahrez, at least one of them, to make an appearance in this game. While for Newcastle, you have Dubravka, you've St. Maximin, Matt Ritchie, Matt Targett, Isaac, Manquillo, Jacob Murphy, Joe Willock and Elliot Anderson. The two relatively strong sides for both teams. Your name in TikTok, what do you mean? Football occasionally. The joke is it was football always, then it was football sometimes, and then it was football occasionally because it goes down after. It was quite humorous, so eventually when my account will probably get banned again, I will be football never. No username, yeah, football occasionally. De Bruyne, Ake, Grealish, Ake again. Cross is poor, to be fair. Football occasionally. I'll spell it for you because occasion. Trippier. Poor ball from Rodri. Bruno Ramirez. Is there a space? No, there isn't. Anthony Gordon. Foden. Rodri. See, just keeping the ball, and you'd expect him to do that 1-0 up. Looking for a second, looking for the opportunity to create a second goal. Here's the lovely voice crack there. Here's De Bruyne. Oh, I just want to. Oh, what is he doing? He's been really poor, De Bruyne today. You'd expect better from him. You really would. Oh yes, sir. I can boogie. Poor pass, really poor pass from De Bruyne, and he's probably the best. Foden's goal was very good. Yeah, honestly, brilliant goal to be fair. I followed you. Thanks for that, bro. Do appreciate that. And if you haven't already on YouTube, make sure to subscribe. Yeah. Foden's goal was unreal. He's brilliant, Phil Foden. What a guy. Luck, I think. The deflection was luck, but beating all the Newcastle players, you have to just say fair play. I mean, you have to just think how unreal he is. Like, who should City sign in the summer? I think they should look for Gvardiol and new midfielder and a left back. The left back, I'm not quite sure who on. Maybe Gvardiol left back. He can play there, but he's probably a better centre back. Left back. Teo Hernandez seemed like a Man City player, doesn't he? Teo Hernandez would be a good one. Be expensive though as well. And a midfielder. Liverpool are very bad. Yeah, we're beating United tomorrow though. Midfielder Jude, maybe. I would have said Enzo Fernandez, but yeah, Jude. And I just want Jude to play for Liverpool, don't I? Barella? No, Barella doesn't look like a City player. No way. Nunez, 2-1 Liverpool. My prediction for that game. Nunez winner. What was your predictions for that, skill edits? Let me know in the chat. Gvardiol and Teo Hernandez, those will be 2. Guess what country I'm from? America. That's a big country, so that's probably the best guess. Yeah, USA. 1-0 Man United. Nah. At Anfield, we've surprisingly won a game midweek. Hopefully we can do it. Nope. Alright. England. Egypt. Alright. Salah will score, to be fair. And will you be celebrating is the question. Grealish. No. Over the bar. Foden. Yeah, that Grealish shot. It was far away, but it's worth a goal, to be fair. We're very close to a perfect prediction. On Friday, my Premier League predictions, I said City would win 2-0 thanks to goals from Foden and Haaland. And as things stand, City are 1-0 up. Foden has scored. All we just need is an Erling Haaland goal, which is usually quite inevitable. Preferably a Kevin De Bruyne assist for the old fantasy. No need for Mr. Out of his own. No need for. Almiron. Ake with a good bit of defending. That's why he's so good. That is why he's so good. Brilliant left back, to be fair. You should even need a left back. Can Ake be that future player? Because he's doing a good job in the recent games since Cancelo's left. Nice ball into the box. Cleared though. Foden tries to be Anthony Gordon, but surprisingly, Anthony Gordon has done a good bit of defending. Can we get a rare Anthony Gordon W? Not falling over this time. Unreal scenes. Firmino is leaving Liverpool. Yeah, sad. It is sad. He's one of my favourite players. It's, yeah. Haaland, Foden. Doesn't control that well. Phil Foden, and he ends up handballing it, and Newcastle get a free kick. But where is he going? I think he'll go Inter Milan. I think Inter Milan back to Germany or go back to Brazil. He also kind of seems like an Atletico Madrid player. But I don't think he has the heart to be an Atletico Madrid player, like the anger in him. Yeah, I'd see him going to Inter Milan. Lascelles. My brother's watching the game. Yeah. Oh, Inter. All right. Are Inter playing currently? What's the score in that game? Inter Milan. Inter aren't playing. Inter are playing tomorrow. No. I'm so confused. Dan Burn. I don't mean that. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. Here's Almiron. Here come Newcastle. Almiron. Lays it off for Joelinton. Back to Almiron. Anthony Gordon. Anthony Gordon loses the ball. I think it'll go out for a corner. It will go out for a corner. Sean Longstaff is down. You said for me to go into Inter. Right, so I said Inter. WATCHALONG, okay. TikTok Lacazette, you'll be happy with this one so far. Beautiful challenge from Ake, to be honest. Completely gets the ball. I don't actually think he's even hit him to be honest. Well, he has. I was convinced Arsenal were going to bottle it a few weeks ago. Then City bottled it. Now Arsenal will end up bottling it, won't they? They'll lose to Bournemouth, and it'll just keep going on a cycle where then Liverpool will come in and win the league. That kind of way, you know. That's how we do it. Ake has been given a yellow card, the first booking this season. That's fairly impressive, to be fair. I've had more yellow cards than a professional footballer. Give it to me. Come on. W's in the chat, please. W's in the chat. Darwin, I don't think you've used my beautiful new emoji yet. Or have you? Check the emojis. There's a lovely new emoji for the members. Okay. Depends what it's about, Skillets. Lascelles last minute equaliser. Oh, you won't be happy about this result. City are winning. Why would you be happy about? Yeah. Here's De Bruyne. Foden, go on. Perfect prediction. Perfect prediction if Haaland scores. My prediction yesterday was 2-0, Haaland and Foden. We are on a potential perfect prediction. De Bruyne plays it over the top for Haaland. Haaland, it could dip, it doesn't. Nunez is still my favourite, unfortunately. That is fair enough. I'll never come close to Darwizi. Nunez is still my favourite as well. What a guy. If he scores versus United, I reckon we change the Nunez and Orji to whatever he said about versus United. He will score against United, come on. Nunez masterclass. What's the other game tomorrow? 2 o'clock. I will be doing a watch along, by the way, tonight for Atletico Madrid Sevilla, and then tomorrow of Juventus versus Roma. Premier League. Hopefully Wolves beat Spurs as well. Everton versus Nottingham Forest. Should be a decent enough game, to be fair. It will 100% be a 0-0 draw. But a frustrating evening for Haaland. No one seems to pass to him. I kind of get with what Man City fans' frustrations are now. It's kind of frustrating to watch, especially when you want them to score for the old FPL. It's not great, is it? Should I post a new video? Go on, skill edits. Post your new video. What's it about? Oh, City went back here. But it's deemed as a foul by Kevin De Bruyne on Sean Longstaff. How is that a foul? He slips. That's not a foul. If anything, the referee should like leave that go. Like, just in case it isn't a foul, which it wasn't, and if it goes in and it was a foul, you can go to VAR, you know. Newcastle preparing a triple substitution. You have Joe Willock, St. Maximan and Isaac all coming on, and you can notice something similar about all of them. They're all forwards. Anthony Gordon is off, which means Newcastle could get an equaliser. Thankfully for Newcastle fans. Hello Phantom, how are you today? Are you doing anything interesting today? What did you have for breakfast? I'm back. Actually, can we get I want everyone just to say what they had for breakfast. That's all. That's the next question. Everyone let me know what you have for breakfast. Me personally, I had cornflakes. And if you want it, he's not a flop. He isn't a flop. He's going to score versus United tomorrow. And Phantom, my friend, if you want that custom emoji, you can feel free to be a comment channel member. 99 cents a month. You get a nice members only video tomorrow. Yeah. You'll see other emojis, but they're not quite down with Nunez, are they? Nunez. Yeah. I had cornflakes. I had a breakfast wrap from Spar. Well, what do you have in the wrap? Is a breakfast wrap just like a breakfast roll? I've never had a breakfast wrap. Or do you mean you had a like, is it just sausages and stuff, like eggs and stuff? Oh, Joe Linton, how has he not scored? Joe Linton just completely missed the ball. Beautiful cross into the box, and he's bottled it. I have feet turn in Abrak. I don't know the name in English. Yeah, I don't have a clue, to be honest. Cornflakes. I've had cornflakes for the last while. I like cornflakes are decent. They're an all time. They're consistent, you know. I had eggs with full Arabic food and Bosset Russian food. Again, no clue what those are. Alexander Isaac, really good block, but oh, where's the ball? Okay, and it's gone out for a corner. That was very dodgy there for Man City. No, Isaac probably should have scored. Ederson is terrible. I just want to remind people of this. Ederson is terrible. Do not rate him at all. That's twice he's fumbled the ball. So if that's a difficult one to catch. I'll give him that, but earlier on in the game he should have got Joelinton bottled it there. I ate dinner at McDonald's. What do you have? What did you get in your McDonald's? I like the McChicken. That it. What time is it in England? I'm Irish, but we do have the same time, to be fair. It's 1:55 currently. Bernardo Silva is about to come on for Manchester City. I'm going to guess for Kevin De Bruyne, who has been very bad. It's probably going to be Gundogan. I live in Qatar, so it's 4:55. Yeah, it is De Bruyne off. No assist for me from my fantasy. Very sad times. 4:55. Do you go to any of the World Cup games, Phantom? If you live in Qatar, in Egypt, 3:55. I'm from Egypt. You're from Egypt. Oh, you did say that, didn't you? And Russia. Yeah, I remember you saying this actually. 2 or 3 weeks ago. St. Maxima. Dinks it over the top. Now 56. Lascelles. Trippier. Looking for Isaac. That is a nice ball, to be fair. Kanji follows him. He's been pushed out in the wing. He keeps it in really well, though. Cross into the box. Looking for St. Maximan. Ederson catches it. Good bit of pressure there from Manchester City, though. I'm 99% Egyptian. And 1% Egyptian. That 1% makes all the difference. Really nice cross there. How would you end up in Qatar, Phantom, if you don't mind me asking? Egyptian and Russian. Nick Pope. Clears it. Ake. Gundogan. Here's Jack Grealish. Grealish still. Lose it to Haaland. Don't score. Don't score. And he scored 2-0. Bernardo Silva. Haaland's got the assist. My perfect prediction of a 2-0 win for City, and Haaland and Foden scoring is over. But it is 2-0, so my prediction is right. Haaland gets an assist, so at least I get some fantasy points. 2-0 Manchester City. Lovely goal from Bernardo Silva. It's only been on the pitch a couple of minutes. That really shows how bad De Bruyne has been, because Bernardo Silva can see that space. He gets that opportunity and he scores. Newcastle fans don't look too pleased. I'm quite pleased, to be honest, because my prediction is right as things stand, but there's still 20 minutes to go, so it could end up being wrong. All comes from Nick Pope giving the ball away. If there are 3 people watching, me and you, lovely goal there from Bernardo Silva. 2-0 Manchester City. Nick Pope could do nothing about it, but it did all come from his dodgy clearance. Guardiola's loving it. And that gives them a little bit of hope in their pursuit of Arsenal. Who is the other? Good question. Good question. St. Maxima. Hello, Killian. How are you today? What do you make of the game if you are watching it? And what are your predictions for United Liverpool tomorrow? I'm going with a 2-1 win. And also the question I decided to ask for this stream: what did you have for breakfast? As it's an early morning kickoff. What did you have for breakfast, Killian? I had cornflakes. Darwin had a wrap from Spar. Skill Edits had an Arabic food. And Phantom had eggs. Gundogan. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Ramirez wins it back. Foden. No. Bruno Ramirez keeps it. 5-0 Liverpool. Two on to Liverpool. 2-1 to Liverpool. I'm going. Yeah, well, it's a derby. You never base derbies off form because they'll be up for it. At Anfield, it's a big game. Now it's 4 o'clock in Egypt. It's 2 o'clock in Ireland. And this is 2-0 to Manchester City. That was cold. That was cold. That little turnaround. Hello, Phantom. Gundogan and Foden stand over the ball. Cross into the box. Ake, no, doesn't get to anyone. Backwards. I don't know about that, man. 3. It's just 3. Just 3. On its own. Darwin Nunez. He came from Benfica to the Big Reds. He's riding with him and Luis Diaz. What a guy, Darwin Nunez. João Felix is starting. Oof. Chelsea is still going to lose. Chelsea are still going to lose. My birthday is after 2 days. By that do you mean it was 2 days ago, or it's in 2 days? After 2 days. So I would be 10. Felix Axters, I would love it and I think I deserve it. My sister's birthday is on the same day. Early happy birthday. Oh. Gundogan, the cross goes straight to Nick Pope. Ball played over the top. To university. I went to Oxford. Ruben Diaz and Dan Burn. Ooh. Dan Burn and Haaland now going after it. I think Haaland's just taking the rage and no one's passing to him. Dan Burn's taking on all of them. Yo, Dan Burn's just... I don't even know what's happened there. Haaland... Oh, Haaland's gonna get a yellow card for this. Haaland, go away. Act like you were never here. Act like you were never here. Erling, leave. Erling, leave. Erling, leave. Oh, no. No comment. No comment. Just give them all yellow cards. Master screen astronomy. Tell us about the planets, my friend. Tell us about the planets. Dan Burns been given a yellow card. Phantom. And Luis Diaz. Happy birthday, by the way, Skill Edits. Hope you do have a good day. Hope you enjoy it. Foul there by Bruno Gamiras. I never had a good day. Well, why is that, Skillet? Why have you not had a good day? Oh. Don't know. Girls, my brothers. Yeah, look, at least you're now here with me. You know, that's the quality bit. Did you do anything nice? Did you have some cake? Did you Kyle Walker? Yellow card for Bruno Ramirez. I swear he got a yellow card earlier, no? Specialise in astronomy. Tell us about the planets, Phantom. Tell us about the planets, Phantom. Tell us something interesting about Pluto. Pep Guardiola looks very sad. He's just sitting there. And I play for Real Madrid. Almiron is off. Murphy is on. Can Newcastle get something out of this game? Hopefully they don't, because I like to have a nice good old prediction. Right. From UAE. What's UAE? Thanks, Phantom. Thank you. Appreciate that, my friend. Newcastle have had some good chances throughout the game. 11 or 10. Is he what position does he play? What position does he play, Skeletons? By the way, we will be doing another stream tonight. Atletico Madrid versus Sevilla. I'll be live at 7:45. Game kicks off at 8 o'clock. I should ask you the same thing, but your parents would scream at me for talking to a toddler. No, but he is very skillful. Crossing the box. Edison punches it away. Should fall to Joe Willock, who does get to it. Up against Jack Grealish, and he plays it back. Set maximum. Joe Linton. Oh, very, very cold, Phantom. Very cold. Unreal. That's a class burn, to be fair. Right, 10 minutes to go. City still 2-0 up. I'm hoping for no more goals because this was my prediction. So, you know, get the prediction right. I'm all happy. Meteors. There are some things called meteors. Did Darwin just show up, say leave him and bounce? Unreal scenes. Ake has been brilliant in this game. He's not typically a left back, but he's put in one hell of a performance. He's been absolutely brilliant. Do not touch the ground due to it burning in the atmosphere. I actually didn't know that, to be fair, so thank you for that. Thank you for that. No goal for Erling Haaland today, but I do think he got an assist. Let me check my fantasy. Will we get a fantasy reveal? I have 3 players playing. Trippier hasn't done anything special. Kevin De Bruyne had an absolute disaster class, and Haaland got an assist for our captain. That's not very good. No, Darren, no. I've got to keep the viewers. Haaland got me 8 points, to be fair. De Bruyne got me 3. 12 points. 12 points from 3 players. That's not too bad. That's not too bad as things stand. We have Bazunu to play, Connor Cody to play, Perisic, Matoma, Odegaard, Rashford, Darwin, Nunez, and Darwin Nunez is the same person, by the way. I don't know why I paused. And Ivan Toney. So on play, I have Andres Pereira and Nico Williams on the bench. Bro, you have your stream at 9:45. How do you mean? Oh, yeah, it's 7:45 for me. Let me know about Pluto. Explain. Rodri still. I can't watch it. No problem, skill edits. No problem at all. Love it. Kanji. Can we put our differences to the side, lads? Can we end the beef? Can we end the beef? Let's all be friends. You're all fellow Liverpool fans, just accept Nunez is him. Some will begin to expand. I don't know if that's true, but if so, I did not know that. Okay, well now I just think it's not true. Digesting the first 4 planets. After it will cool down. I'm just... The name fits me. Fits me. Bro's chatting. What is happening in the chat? At least mine isn't flat. That was cold. That was very cold. That was very cold. Newcastle are on the ball, by the way, looking to at least get a goal out of this game. This is a worrying... You expect them to lose this game, but with pressure from Liverpool, things could end badly this weekend. Oh, that's poor from Dan Burn. That is poor from Dan Burn. He's just kicked the ball out of play. What is he doing? It was just a fake LFC fan and white kid. Top 5 coldest comebacks of all time. Greatest foul there, and he doesn't accept the little hand gesture to lift him up. From Trippier. Matt Target is about to come on, and to be honest, I forgot he played for Newcastle. He was quite good in that first 6-month loan spell, and then they made him permanent. And Dan Burns now left back, and he's been very good, to be fair. Hasn't been great today, but he is playing against Phil Foden, who is muy magnifique. He is muy ben. Here's Grealish. Is Grealish still? Haaland. Grealish. Foden. Oh, nearly. Good save from Pope though. Both of Phantom and Skill Edits are both part Egyptian. Well, no. I think Phantom is half Egyptian and Skill Edits is fully Egyptian. He's from Egypt. So they'll both be style enthusiasts, to be fair. Yeah, Matt Target is on. Dan Burn is off. Hiroshima. Yeah, we're closing in on full time. Are you, Darwin? Whilst you have no regards to mine. I love Rice. Not a big fan of Declan Rice, to be honest. Very humorous for me. Lascelles. Rice or spaghetti? Spaghetti. Spaghetti is clear. Spaghetti is clear, sadly. Spaghetti is clear. Pizza or burger? A 10 out of 10 burger is better than a 10 out of 10 pizza. Well, I like a nice burger. No. But oh, I don't know. I actually don't know. Both of them level. The two goats of the game, you know. That Foden goal is absolutely beautiful. They keep it playing it. What a goal! Unbelievable, magnificent. Messi or Ronaldo? Messi. Messi is just better, isn't he? He is the god of the game. The best there is, the best there ever will be. Messi is very bad, and that's very false, to be fair. Messi is. It went well, and how was the delivery room? Okay, Mbappe or Haaland? Mbappe. Mbappe is a better footballer. Haaland's a better striker. He is good, but I like Ronaldo more. Fair enough. Wara 7 Ballon d'Ors. Right, City have a corner. Grealish is going to take it. He's taking his time, to be fair. Taking his time. You actually time wasting versus Newcastle. Like, you're 2-0 up. Can you see my new edit? I can't. What is your TikTok? I'll have a look at it after. Or YouTube, whatever you post on. Man, that's better edit. Trippier's been given a yellow card. Was Trippier not already? And he's won another corner. He's won another corner. Haaland is taking the piss. He's just time wasting. He knows that I predicted this game to be a 2-0 win. Way. Here come Newcastle. They're just going to score just to annoy City, aren't they? Rodri plays the ball over the top. Could fall to Phil Foden. It's going to go to Nick Pope. It's a free kick. Not edited. I put the quality. Right, we're into added time anyway. City are 2-0 up. Hopefully the score stays the same for going to the group chat. Right, we'll do. Instagram. Right, Newcastle a free kick. I've heard they're Laka, welcome back, Laka. How are you today, Mr. Lacazette? You won't be too pleased with this result. I'm quite happy with it. My prediction is right, and I get a lovely. Get closer to the. I get closer to top 4 with Liverpool. That's all I want. Right, Newcastle with a free kick. Trippier to take it. I wouldn't mind a goal for the fancy, but my prediction would be wrong. Ederson saves it. Decent enough free kick, to be fair. It wasn't even. Ruben Diaz actually heads it on to make it even more difficult. And now it's full time. Manchester City win the game 2-0. I've gotten my score prediction right. Right, Manchester City have won 2-0 and come closer to Arsenal, only 2 points off. Arsenal play Bournemouth in 35 minutes. I'll be back for a stream later on today. Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid, kicking off at 8 o'clock, but I'll be live 15 minutes before the game. 8 o'clock GMT, whatever your time zone is. Just look up Atletico Madrid on Google, and the time for the game should be there. John Linton and Ederson are swapping jerseys, and it's full-time Manchester City 2. No, don't leave. Alright, fair enough. I'm the CEO of NASA. Bro, what? Let's look up the CEO. We need player ratings. To be honest, the second half I didn't pay attention that much. There was a lot of arguing in the chat, so I paid more attention to that. CEO of NASA. Bill Nelson. Are you Bill Nelson? Phantom? We'll do player ratings anyway, what these lads are. Right, lineups. Anyway, so in goals, Edison 5. Walker 6.5. Akanji 6. Diaz 6. Ake 7.5. He did have a doughty challenge. He got me a yellow card. Rodri 6. Nothing special. De Bruyne 5. De Bruyne was very bad. What am I missing? Gundogan 6, Foden 8, Grealish 7.5. We'll give him a 7.5. Haaland 7. Got an assist. Now we'll give him 6.5. We'll bring Haaland down to 6.5. Nick Pope in goals didn't really do anything. 6. Trippier 6. Lascelles 6. Batman. That Batman was actually decent enough, to be fair to him. 6.5. Dan Burn 5.5. He got a yellow card and he wasn't great. Bruno Guimaraes 6. He wasn't that good. Joel Linton, he missed a very good chance, so we'll give him a 5.5. Miguel Almiron ghosted 5. Anthony Gordon -7. Callum Wilson 6. So you're 24. Now, I do believe, my friend, that Bill Nelson, the CEO, actually happens to be 80 years old. 80, you know. Right. Boys, girls, and I'm going to leave now as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Members only videos out tomorrow, so if you want to become a member, 99 cents a month. And I'll be back later for Sevilla versus Atletico Madrid at 7:45. Thank you all so much for watching. I hit the Rashford. I'll see you next one.